from that side of campus that you don't read or see in your university pamphlets. You may see a couple samples of our smiling black asses within the college market packages. They don't highlight our student life on the website. So as tuition hikes and spikes, some from you have to put up your best fight. With the 12-round brawl, and ain't no draws or split decisions in this vote. You either graduate or you don't. I'm from where we manage no matter what's the disadvantage. Where single mothers struggle to overcome testing and piles of finals testing at the same time while they breastfeed. I'm from where we define what success means. Where you take action to affirm and earn your own accomplishments. I'm from where the consequences, you get kicked out of college quick if you don't meet the GPA requirements of your scholarship. I'm from the bottom pit. See, in these parts, we swim with the sharks. And if you don't have the jaws to get involved, you might get swallowed quick. I'm from even in school, you might have to send money back home to help pay your mama's rent. I'm from where we slave for financial aid. Where you stress, sweat, and stand in line all day wondering you're going to get your refund check. Knowing your bills is overdue and they ain't been paid yet. But by the time you get to the front of the line, these cats don't have an answer. You think it'd be faster since you filled out your FAFSA. But ain't no orientation for that situation. Ain't no electives for that perspective. I guess this is a class they don't teach. So you have to understand that the university had the streets, if the university had a ghetto, the nigga, I'm from the streets. See, my degree was birthed from the belly of the beast. So when it's time to eat, my pockets grown to digest these student loans. Because they damn sure ain't cheap. And when interest, this shit is so expensive that I don't even call it a degree, I just call it a receipt. I'm from where the alcoholics meet. When you stumble hung over the English class with slurs in your speech. Where peer pressure can kill your semester in 1 week. Where freshmen fall under, get in trouble, guzzling down their ambition. But if your ass miss class and show up missing, the school don't lose no sleep while you already paid your tuition. Just another nigga who couldn't hold his liquor. Yo lost their profit, the chronicles of an academic alcoholic. But ain't no orientation for that situation. Ain't no electives for that perspective. I guess that's just another class they don't teach. See, I'm from a university where diversity is mirage. Where administrative egos get massaged, stroked, and caressed so they can bang on their chest and brag about how we're making progress. I bet. Where there's no real discussion of power and privilege, just colorful faces like I mentioned in another line so they can give off the image that they colorblind. But if you from the streets, you know that's a goddamn lie. You know that's totally inaccurate. When you walking down campus, you getting called nigga by some redneck savages. So when they speak of progress, we laugh at it. I'm going to get harassed with a class by Mormons. I'm from the dorm where core classes are an extortion, where it seems that white history is the only thing that's important. Where you learn that civilization essentially is a white folks' creation. There's an orientation for that situation. There's plenty of electives for that perspective. Name me a class that's something they don't teach. But some of us are cool with that. Some of us don't really want to claim the streets. Some of us rather claim the black elite. Some from where gangs bang, where black orgs go to war. I'm from where some opposing black Greeks beef, like it's really that deep. I'm where the descendants of slaves still get shamed based off the skin tone of their shade. Where we debate over who's paper and who's made, over whose hair curls and whose hangs, over whose dude's cool and who's played. Notice I never mentioned grades. But still, regardless of the craze, these are my school days. These are the slums where I'm from. And I love everyone, no matter how smart or how dumb. Because some never had a chance to reach their goals. Some sisters and bros never had a chance to rock the robe, to walk across stage and finally hear their name. And these are the stories that never get told. And that's why I wrote these poems. Because no matter how educated I sound with this receipt, when it comes to university, personally, I'll always be from the streets. Thanks.